Hi guys, it's Claire, and today, it's currently almost midnight, so sorry if I'm talking a little quieter than usual, but, so I was gonna make this video a little later. I was gonna make it a while, like, in the future, I don't know when, but then I kept thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I have to do this video because people need it, and, like, it's something that, like, I knew if I had it then, I would have loved it. I would have been like, this helps me. But yeah, today I've decided to do a alternatives to self-harm video because self-harm isn't good, and I have self-harmed. I have scars on my arm from it. I used to dig my nails into my arms. Not good. Don't do it. And I know just saying, oh, don't do that, it definitely does not help. Because people telling you when you're self-harming, oh, just don't do it, that doesn't help. Like, as much as people are like, oh, but it's just self-control. I'm like, yes, it is. You can just tell yourself not to, but still, it's so hard to, like, not do it. Like, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I thought people might like to see this video because self-harm is bad. It's not great, and I just want people to have other ways of doing something else than hurting themselves, because that's hurting yourself isn't very great and it can lead to bad things. So I don't want people to have to go through that. So if they could do something other than hurting themselves, that would be good. So I might have to put a trigger warning on this because talking about self-harm, I don't think so. I don't know. Well, if you're triggered by talking about self-harm and want not to self-harm, I guess trigger warning. Oh wow. So one of the things that I would suggest, which actually helped me a lot when I was going through my really depressed state and bad time in life, is drawing or painting on your arms. Like, if I look back at photos of me, there's, like, drawing and, like, paint or marker all over my arms from back then. And that's because, you know, like, it really helped. That one started. It really helped me because, like, it got the feeling of something on my skin, but it wasn't hurting me. So, like, I could feel something, like, on my skin, but it wasn't, like, self-harm, so it wasn't hurting me at all, which is a really good thing. As long as things aren't hurting, like, which is good. Or one that also helped me is playing an instrument or singing. I'm a singer, so yeah, I'm a singer, and I play ukulele, guitar, and piano. But yeah, playing an instrument or singing is great. It really distracts you, especially if you're learning a complicated new song to play or sing on an instrument. On an instrument or sing. You're going to sing an instrument. That reminds me of that Vine. Oh god. But yeah, anyway. So playing or singing an instrument. Playing an instrument or singing. God damn. Yeah, so that's a good one. Snapping an elastic band on your wrist. I don't have an elastic band on me, but you just put it, wait, yes I do. My hair. My hair's gonna get gross for a second, but it's fine. So you take like that, because, like, it doesn't hurt you, but it makes you feel like you can feel the feeling of something on your wrist, but it's not really hurting you, which is definitely something that would be better than self-harm, which is actually hurting you and can be really bad and get even worse than it already is. So yeah, just snapping the elastic band on your wrist, hairband, elastic band, hair tie, whatever you call it, but you just keep it on your wrist and snap it when you feel like you need to self-harm, because yeah, that can help a lot. Call a friend and talk. Like, it's always better to talk about how you're feeling than to just keep it bottled up inside which, like, I know this because I kept it all inside, and when I would talk to my friends about how I was feeling, it really wouldn't help because they didn't give a shit. These are my old friends. I have much better friends now, but yeah, they really didn't care, so that made me feel really bad. But call a genuine friend who you love and who you know cares about you, who loves you and just wants to make sure you're all right. Call one of them or go over to their house and just talk about how you're feeling. Because if you have someone, or even if you have an internet friend, like, talk to them. Like, just talk to someone, anyone. It really helps. Because staying alone and all this stuff is not helpful. Like, it's bad. Yeah. One thing that I always found difficult when I was really depressed was allowing myself to cry. Like, I always thought, like, I shouldn't cry, or, like, it was supposed to be, like, I was ashamed of it, or I don't know exactly why. But I always thought that I shouldn't cry, which led to a lot of pent-up emotions and made me really sad. So just let yourself cry. Like, let yourself cry. Like, you don't have to hide it inside. What I did a lot is listen to, like, really sad music, lay in my bed, read sad books or something, and just cry. Like, yeah, and I would stay away for hours because I'd just be crying. Yeah, but that's one of those things that people just do. Like, you just gotta, there are times when all you gotta do is just cry and let out all your pent-up emotions. And you don't want to get it to the point where it's too pent up and it's like an overflow, which happened to me a lot. But so if you can just keep getting it out and just keep crying and allowing yourself to cry, and just, it feels good, honestly. It may sound like kind of cringy or whatever, but it does. Like, letting yourself cry is great. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You shouldn't be ashamed of crying. Everybody cries. I mean, yeah, everyone cries. If people say to you, oh, you can't cry, don't cry, like, you can't cry, that's stupid. Of course you can cry. Everyone's allowed to cry. It's a human thing. Like, everyone cries. It's really okay to cry. Yeah, as I said before, listening to music also really helps, but make sure it's not, like, triggering music. So don't listen to anything about self-harm if that triggers you and makes you want to self-harm more, because that doesn't really help. Or listen to music, like, anything that'll make you feel better, any genre of music. One that actually is pretty good is go out in public, because you can't really self-harm very much when you're in public, because people would notice and then they'd be like, what are you doing? So you can't really self-harm in public. So go out in public and do that. Well, no, don't self-harm in public. Just go out in public and, like, be there with people and, like, stuff like that. Just go be around people. Just find somebody to be around with so that you can talk and have human interactions. Like, yeah. Wow, he shut up, the dinosaurs are real. I watched Jurassic World tonight, so I have dinosaur ticks and aliens. Anyway, so, or one that also helps, is to chew gum. I have a book here with a list, so that's why I keep looking down. Chew gum. I know, kind of doesn't really help, but it always distracted me. I don't know why. I used to chew gum a lot, so just chew gum. Like, there's something that some people that might help them. Or here's one that actually I did so much. You put on really loud music, like on your speakers or something, and you just dance or run around the room, or you dance, just dance around. Usually I would cry and dance, and I'd usually do it when I was home alone. So I'd be, like, sobbing on the floor, and I'm, like, dancing and screaming. So that always helped. Well, it made me sad, but it always helped. Rip up a piece of paper into, like, as small of the pieces that you can go, which really, like, it's just get your anger out and, like, rip the paper. You know, anything to distract you from actually self-harming is good. And if you have something that you know helps and you know distracts you from all this sadness and the stuff that's going on, do that thing. Like, really, just do that thing. It'll help. Another thing. I keep saying one thing. You know what? I have so many. Scream as loud as you can. I mean, if people are sleeping, that's not recommended unless you're in like a soundproof room or something. But like, yeah, like, scream as loud as you can. Like, I've done that. Or, you know, scream into your pillow. Here's the pillow right here. Scream into your pillow because, yeah, it just kind of feels good. And you're like, yes. Or, you know, punch a pillow, which also feels good. Because I have a dent in my wall there because I have punched it many times. And so I actually bruised my knuckles once. So I have this dent in my wall now that just keeps, oh my God, can't see it. Oh yeah, so there's a dent in my wall and it just keeps like, it's there and it really hurt to punch the wall. So if you punch a pillow, that might work a little better and it won't hurt you. So yeah, I had like all my knuckles were bruised. It was pretty bad. Pick up an old hobby, which is something that I did. I used to do, it's kind of, I used to knit. So I used to knit, so I picked up knitting again and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. So it made me feel better, and I knit a scarf. I never used it, but I knit a scarf. Yeah, you know, like, pick up an old hobby, any kind of old hobby, or learn something new. That also works too. Oh, aliens are in my attic with the dinosaurs. That was pretty loud. I'm scared I woke up my parents. Anyway, this is something I actually do, and I still have it. Write yourself an I love you note. Like, I love myself note. And then you want to list all the reasons why you love yourself, even if you're really depressed, and just look in the mirror. And even if it's little things like, because this is even sometimes on my thing, like I would write, I have, like, my nails are pretty, like, even if it's something small like that, or like my hair looks nice today, like, even if it's something small like that, like, that's still good. And if you're feeling really depressed and self-loathing, oh my God, I can't talk. Just look in the mirror, just stand in the mirror. There's a mirror across from me, so I'm looking at it right now. Look in the mirror and just list off all the things you love about yourself. Even if they're little tiny things, just like, oh, my outfit's kind of nice today, or my hair looks pretty, or like my nails look nice, or something even small like that. Or to something like, I love myself because I have an incredible personality. Like, it just, think of anything that you can that you love about yourself, because we all love things about ourselves, whether they're physical or emotional or personality wise or anything like that. As much as we say we hate ourselves, we all love ourselves in some way. And I know it may not seem like you do when you are that depressed, but we all do deep down. But yeah, it just may seem like you don't, but you do. And I know that might be like, no, but I really hate myself. But I know, like, it's just, my annoying people. I don't know. Don't come at me in the comments. And write this all down, like the notes, write that down, keep it somewhere. And when you're feeling sad, look at it and read it and be like, oh yeah, this is why I love myself. And here are some good reasons. Or just stand in the mirror and like, wowee. Just stand in the mirror almost every day, and like I did this, look in the mirror and just say the things that you love about yourself, even if like one thing per day that you like about yourself or how you're feeling that you like. Look at baby photos, because cute. Because it's just like, oh, that was me one day, and look how much I've grown up. And there's a future ahead because there was a past. So yeah. Writing also really helped me. I don't know if it would help you, but it really helped me. I'm a writer as well, so I write a lot. Oh wowie. So I write a lot, so I have that actually really helped me hugging a stuffed animal, for some odd reason, that really helps. It just kind of feels like, especially if it's one you had when you were a kid, you're like, oh my god, this is childhood. Like, I have a couple, they're over there, they're like my childhood stuffed animals that I've had since I was like 4, and like they're there, and like I hug them when I'm sad because I'm like, they were with me through like my life. Every time I was sad because, I don't know, my mom said no chocolate ice cream for you today, and I'm like, oh no, and then I cried and hugged my stuffed animals. I did that a lot. Yeah, that helps. Childhood stuffed animals. Playing with a pet, because they're pets. They're designed to make us feel better. Well, they're not designed, but they can. I don't really know much about pets. I don't know, but they want to make you feel better. They want to make you happy. They want to please you by making you happy. I'm so weird today, but they want to make you happy and all that. Okay then, wowee, shut up. They want to make you happy, so like, they're pets and they're there. You can hug them, snuggle with them, play with them, throw a ball at them. I don't really know how to. I don't like pets very much. I know that's awful to say because I have 2 cats and a dog, but I don't like them very much. They kind of annoy me sometimes. I like the cats more than I like the dog because the dog is insane. Not really, he just jumps around a lot, it's annoying. Yeah, or, you know, clean your room, reorganize your room, just distracting yourself from the self-harm thoughts in your head, which helps. Yeah, so that's all I have on my list, but if you guys think of any more, like, put them in the comments down below, because like, I'm sure people read through the comments, they want to see the comments, so I read through the comments every day. So if you have any more, like, write them down, like, not write them down, no, yeah, comment them down below, and then they could help someone, they could really help someone. Yeah, like, if this video can help someone with not self-harming, that would make me feel really glad, even if it's one person. And almost everyone struggles with self-harm at some point in their life, even if they don't, like, yeah, I don't know. Almost everyone struggles with it. And before people say, like, and I know people are going to say, but I never have, you know, I don't self-harm in the comments. But even if you aren't, you might know someone who is struggling with that, whether you know it or not. So we all have our struggles in life, and self-harm is a lot of people struggle with, and mental health is a lot of people struggles. Depression and anxiety is common, like, it's around. And it's really hard to deal with. So if your friend or you have anxiety or depression, and, well, depression mainly for this video topic, I'll do more about anxiety on a different day. But if your friend has oh my god, depression, or you have depression and you have self-harmed or want to self-harm or feel like you want to, do some of the stuff in this video, or send this video to your friend, like, anything to help them. Like, really, I just want people to be happy, and I want to make everyone happy. Well, you can't make everyone happy, but I want to help people. Like, that's really what I want. So if this helps anyone, I'm glad. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. Goodbye.